Welcome. My name is Jonathan Kratzer with US Refunds. I'm the head attorney here. We're a tax firm that specializes in fuel refunds. My partner, James Goria, he's our head accountant. He's behind the camera today. The purpose of this video is to show the installation of the PIUSI fuel management system. With this technology, we're able to file in states where we traditionally could not file in. We have everything sent here directly to the office, and I pre-wire everything before shipping it out to the clients. We have a motto here at US Refunds. We do everything we possibly can to eliminate any additional efforts on behalf of our clients. So I try to do everything we can to make this installation as simple as possible. We want our clients to be able to install this in a few hours, be up and running, and then we can start getting them their refunds back. There's going to be 3 parts to this video today. Part 1 is we're going to go through the installation of the fuel management system itself. Part 2 is the mounting components, the base and how everything gets put together. And then part 3 shows how the wiring gets wired into the circuit boards should there ever be an issue. All right, let's get started. Moving on to part 1 of the video, and as mentioned, I pre-wired everything here in the office to ease with the installation. We're going to start with the PIUSI Be Smart MC box. This allows us to determine how many gallons goes into each specific vehicle. So what happens is when you punch in a code, it lets us know which vehicle is receiving that fuel and how many gallons. So we're going to start with the main power wire here. And again, everything's clearly labeled. This is a simple plug and play operation. We did this to assist our clients. We want this to be as simple and as easy as possible for them. The main power, it's a 3-wire neutral ground live. What I'm going to suggest is this. You disconnect your power to your existing fuel pumps, then use that wire to power in the box itself. Now your fuel pumps are going to be powered from the box. And what this does is when you punch the code, it turns the power on and off to the fuel pumps. So this is your power wire that's going to run to your clear pump. This is your power wire that's going to run to your dye pump. After that, we're going to move over to the OCIO tank level indicator. This determines how much fuel is in the tank itself. And again, it sends the information to the box, which we need to file. So everything's clearly labeled. This is the clear diesel, no pun intended. We have this rubber hose here. This rubber hose, this gets connected here. This is a compression fitting. And then this compression fitting on this probe. This gets dropped into the tank. And then this end again goes here. You want to connect this first to the tank before powering on. Because there's an air pump in here. If you power it first, you'll burn out the pump. This is again, similarly, the dye diesel tank. Same difference. Moving on over here, we have the K24 pulsers. These have a 1-inch NPT fitting. They need to go after the fuel filter and before the hose. And you want to use metal. Metal pipe to plumb these in. You don't want to plumb these into the rubber hose itself, because in doing so, this wire here, it's not going to last very long with the hose moving. So you want these using metal pipe. You want these plumbed in again after the fuel filter and before the rubber hose. And these are multi-directional, so it doesn't matter which way you install these. Moving on to part 2 of the video, I'm going to show how everything's mounted together. We're going to start with the pedestal, which the MC box sits on top of. When we ship it, this is going to be one piece here, and this base is going to be disconnected along with this cover. You're going to start with this base. I included 4 3/8 by 3 3/4 wedge anchors, concrete anchors. Red head's the best. Install this first. Then you got 5 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got your top cover here. 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on over here to the MC box. You got 4 holes here. Sits on top. Drop the screws through. Nuts on the back. Simple as that. And then for your OCIO, your tank level indicators, you got 4 screws here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull the cover off. There's a wire here. This wire actually connects here. Right here, these pins here. Now, when you go to mount this, there's 2 screw holes here. 1, 2. Simple as that. Just mount it to wherever you need it to go, and that's it. For part 3 here, I'm actually going to film this myself so we can get up close and personal. This is showing how everything's wired into the circuit board. It's really unnecessary because I pre-wired everything, but this is just in case there's ever an issue. It's good to have for our clients just the same. So we'll start with the MC box. This got a cover plate. 7 screws, I already removed them. I'm gonna pop this off. Over here with the OCIO, the tank level indicator, again, the 4 screws. Take this cover off. Now, these plastic clips here, they pop right out if you pull them out. I'm not going to pull one out right now, but they just pop right out. And then there's little screws that hold the wires in. The OCIO is wired. You got your live, neutral, and ground. And then you have your signal wire going to the box. It's a passive wire. And over here onto the box, you got your clear tank to the left, and you got your dye tank to the right. Over here on the K24 pulsers, you got your clear tank on the bottom here, and the dye tank on the top. Now your power wires for your main power are here. Again, neutral, ground, live, all the way down. This is your main power. This one here. This is going to your dye tank. This is going to your clear tank. And here we have these fittings that could press down on the wires so you can't pull them out. Same thing over here on the level indicator. These tighten down on the wires. And here we had 20 gauge wire, and it was very loose fitting. So I used heat shrink tubing, and I built it up because we don't want anything coming loose on us. And that's it. That's the end of the wiring. In closing, I want to thank everyone at PIUSI. Ty, the sales manager, Brad, the engineer, as they answered every question I presented, and Alex with the software questions. Really a great group of guys. This system, this technology, without it, we can't file in several states, and this is going to help our clients in those states out tremendously. I mean, look at the price of diesel fuel right now. With the crazy prices, our clients need these refunds to stay ahead in business, and we're really happy to be able to offer this to them. If you ever have any questions, you can reach me at my office. The number is 631-676-5455, or you can email me at jkratzer@usrefunds.org, and that's spelled J-K-R-A, T as in Tango, Z as in Zulu, E-R, at usrefunds.org. Thank you all for watching today, and we look forward to expanding our client base. If you hear from us, that's a good thing. Thank you again. Bye.